too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wonder why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Ho, ho, ho! I'm the 2KMC, here to tell you what's happening in the neighborhood this holiday season. Get started with Big Top Challenge. Make big plays with big heads. On Monday, head to Dive Time, where you'll work with the community to reach the assist goal. And on Tuesday, head to Dunk Fest, where you'll work with
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And as the Lakers enter the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Along with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We're excited to have with us two-time NBA scoring champion, Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey,
Shaq,
Kevin.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Hey, Greg, what's going on?
We're
Greg,
doing
you
great.
got some of that when I was scoring champ, huh?
Oh, man.
Got some of those battles.
I always tell a story. We were playing Lakers in the conference finals. I was with the Blazers. and Shaq had the ball. You know, like big fellas down there, so you got to go down and try to swipe the ball from him. So I go down, and I swipe as hard as I can, right, to try to knock the ball. He doesn't even feel it. I pop my shoulder out of place.
Oh, no
True
kidding.
story. And so I didn't want anybody to know I was hurt. So I just, like, signaled to the coach, hey, you know, I'm going to come out for a minute. I got to go to the bathroom. I ran in the hall.
Popping your shoulder
Man, I ran in the
back
hall.
there.
I was crying like a baby. True story, man. Big fella, he's strong.
And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that matchup with the Blazers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. And it becomes an iconic sight, Shaq. Your statue decorating the Staples Center, immortalized in bronze. It's so impressive. What was that like?
You know, I just got to spend the day with former teammates, coaches, Laker legends. It's a special feeling. Every time I look up, it just, you know, brings back memories. I just want to thank the Laker organization.
Shaq gets very emotional on
He is
these things.
very
You notice this?
emotional.
He is. It's a couple times now that
Jerry
we've
West,
seen you.
Magic Johnson.
This is very sad, even for us as your co-broadcasters here. We're even shedding a tear.
Kevin, why don't you give him a big hug?
Come here.
Lamar Odom.
Oh, shit.
Devin George.
Big hug. You're right. They were big. And
Mike Penberthy.
Mike Penberthy.
Yes, he was a shooter. I used
I
to
know,
kick it
I
to him in the
remember.
corner for three.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Batum in at the power forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Gasol and at the center, filling out the middle.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
And the shot goes down.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And here's Beverley. He brings it up for the Clippers. James against Leonard. And it goes down 2 points.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
The drive by James and the dunk by James.
I love how tenacious LeBron James is. When he sees the lane, he does not hesitate.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now Beverley. Outside for George. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George.
You better have some more excitement in your voice, Kevin. He's a force inside. When James has good position, the D has to compromise.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. More and more teams going to small ball, but Shaq, we still have big guys who affect winning because they throw their weight around inside. They make their presence known. Who leads the way when you think of that group?
Greek Freak, Andre Drummond, Joel Embiid, Rudy Gobert, Clint Capella.
How do you come up with these names so quickly?
DeMarcus Cousins.
Boom,
Listen,
boom.
I am still the reigning president of the Big Man Alliance.
You are.
Anything Big
You
Man,
know
I know. All these guards and foo-foo pick-and-pop players, I don't know who they are. When it comes to the BMA, the Big Man Alliance, I am still the reigning president. Now, even in the later stages of his career, Kevin, James is just focused on one thing. That's winning as many championships as he can.
Now, here's Beverly. His last outing, he had 8 points. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Leonard. Over Davis. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into...
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
Showing everyone how it's done. Dunk contest, that's 10s across the board, Kevin.
Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Beverly looking around. Pass to George. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And checking out the numbers for Davis. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 9 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And LeBron throws it down.
Hey, that play goes about as expected. LeBron converts through contact as well as anyone I've ever seen in my life.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And George kicks to Batum. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Fires for 3. And there's Paul George on the assist by Beverly. You've always been a student of the game, Shaq, when it comes to evaluating young talent and the future of the league. What boxes do you like to check when you're taking a look at these young players?
Well, thanks for trying to tell the world I'm smart. I'm not really that smart. It's just, Kevin, it's just not that hard to see. You know, the greats make themselves known very, very quickly who they are. Luka Doncic, does that name ring a bell?
Yes.
Ding, ding.
How many guys are known as Aristotle? I know 2. You and Aristotle.
That's it.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the dunk by James.
Big night in the scoring column, even for LeBron, giving the fans their money's worth.
Now here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. Here's Zubac. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Kevin, don't you love how hard Davis goes to the rim? It could be a wrecking ball.
Davis with the double team. The pass to Leonard. Inside. Batum. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down.
That's a slam to remember by LeBron, the King James. Total dominance in the paint.
Clippers trail by 7. Beverly with the ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Lakers on D. Outside Leonard. Here's the 3.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. James has got 19 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Really left alone that time.
And we see just about every player in the league trying to shoot the three. Shaq, and if you were playing today, be honest, would you find yourself launching a few?
Yes, and you know what my nickname would be?
What?
Shakovich. So I did shoot 22 in my career. I made one. That's not a good percentage, but it's good enough because I made one. Probably the one that counted.
Yep.
But really, why shoot threes if no one can stop you on the inside?
Well, he's right.
I think
he's right.
Why would you? That's logical.
Yeah, of course.
Rational.
You get fouled, you go to the line, it's a three-point play. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. You look at James, what a contribution.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Ibaka's checked in. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 10-point game. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These two squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch.
James, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on George.
Too powerful, too athletic. James get fouled on the drive. One more off, then it's cold.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, James.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Paul George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And so he hits both. And when people talk about the most dominant teams in the league, Shaq, in league history, your 2000-2001 Laker team has to be in that conversation. They say winning a title isn't easy, but that season you guys made it look easy.
Every time I talk about this, I get upset, Kevin, because we were determined to go 16-0.
16-0.
And we didn't double team Allen Iverson in that game one, and he hit us for a lot of points. But 15-1 is not bad. We felt invincible, and we were, but the goal was to go 16-0 and be the most dominant team ever.
That was one of the all-time great finals games.
Offensive rebound. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 6.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Williams in the post. He's guarded by Schroeder. Williams, that's good.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Lakers leading by 12. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The Lakers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Trying to get open is Ibaka.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
The three from Davis. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game a loss to the Jazz. Dishes it to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Harrell. And it's the Lakers on the break. On its way from Caldwell Pope for two. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket tonight. Clippers trail by 15.
We know a big part of a center's job is rim protection. Outside the pivot, Shaq, who stands out to you in guarding that rim, erasing shots, blocking shots? Who's that guy?
Well, the name that comes to mind right away is Jonathan Isaac. 6'11" forward coming into his own as a defender and a shot blocker. Let's see, from the guard's point of view, Jrue Holiday, old school defender. Yes. Kent Bazemore, Derek White, they can all give you 40-plus blocks in a season.
You know who's pretty good, too, is McCollum up at Portland.
Yes, he's really good.
All the guys under 6'7" in the league, he's number one at blocking shots among guards.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Matthews comes in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Caruso. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lakers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 17.
Jack, when you played, you had an incredible presence in the media. Jack, if you had social media back then, what might have been different?
Well, for me, I would have loved to have a direct communication with the fans. No misquotes. Big Aristotle's been misquoted a lot. I don't think they understand my genius. See, to me, E equals MC squared. You don't know what I mean. Anyway, I admit I could have been a distraction that time, but hey, who cares?
Now here's Matthews. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Williams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Sweet Lou at his finest, attacking, drawing contact, and finishing what he started.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Williams.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
Here's Matthews. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Caruso. Over Leonard. Caruso, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Shot's good by Williams.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lakers leading by 17. Here's Caruso. Tries again. Harrell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And here are the Clippers. To the middle. And Ibaka slams it in.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's Caruso, guarded by Jackson. They get it again. Another shot, and the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harrell. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Harrell's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Passes it to Leonard. That one's not going to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Caruso. Poked loose. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kennard's shot is off. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns. With the floater. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Williams. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win, and there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together. We move the ball. We make sacrifices, and we enjoy getting stops.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
They've got Harrell. He's out there with Kyle Kuzma. Matthews out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. And that one falls for Williams. Of course, you know as well as anyone, Shaq, mental toughness is a gigantic asset in this league. You look at today's players, and there are some that appear to be unfazed by pressure.
I call this the frown and the smile. It's one guy that smiles a lot when you try to pressure him. That's Luka Doncic. He'll hit you with a move, shoot the jumper in your face, hit you with a smile. Then there's the frown. Kawhi Leonard could do the same thing, but he'll hit a big shot, and he won't give you no expression. The frown and the smile, Kevin. The frown and the smile. Reminds me of Ernie and Kenny up there.
Clippers trail by 14. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ibaka's got 6.
And that's a good job of spotting up by Serge Ibaka. He's good in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And they'll keep possession. George with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Williams banked in off the glass. 16 points for Williams.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And here's Kennard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Zubac's no good. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Kuzma. And the layup's good off the glass. Kuzma's got his first 2 points of the night.
Solid at fighting through contact. I like how Kuzma accepts these challenges and converts.
Ibaka outside. Back to Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got 10 points in the quarter.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Back to Matthews. Over Williams. Here's Harrell. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Down low. And it's George finishing it off.
What an athlete Paul George is. Leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Here's Caruso. That one a little long.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
They get it back. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Ibaka.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Then Gasol with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Timeout called the Lakers. And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Harrell. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And then for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Williams.
The It's a lot of physical defense out there, but once LeBron gets going downhill, sayonara, move, get out the way.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 9-point game. Puts up a 3, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And it's good, 2 points. James has got 29.
Using the threat to drive, to pull up on the dime, how would you guys defend LeBron James? I'll answer it for you. You can't.
George, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right side Davis fires the 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
What a luxury to have a big who can stretch the floor. Davis has worked his way to becoming an elite shooter.
Outside, George. Pass to Ibaka. Batum scanning the floor. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Gotta love the show of authority. James loves getting the chance to hammer it down.
And stolen by James. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 11. Ball's knocked loose. Matthews with the steal. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by Davis.
You cannot leave someone on LeBron James' team open. You're just asking to get hurt, Kevin.
The Clippers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Ibaka outside. On the wing, Batum. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Matthews. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Beverly. George with no one around. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And he's good on the second. And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Clippers trail by 16. To the paint, shot to stop the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
As crafty as he is explosive, Kawhi Leonard gets the defender where he wants him. Gets to the line.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
With Kawhi, you love his talent, but just as important, you love the basketball IQ and work ethic.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Lakers leading by 14. Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
And so here are the Clippers. Now Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Here's George. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots. The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis. James has got 38 points.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's Leonard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard hits them both. The Lakers with the ball. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Here's Davis. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And good luck trying to corral Davis. He's terrific at working his way through contact.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Davis against Jackson. Outside, George. To the middle, here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
James. Rebound by the Clippers. Feeds to Leonard. And that one is good. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Clippers trail by 20. Outside Jackson. Pass to Ibaka. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
Big man like Davis have great perspective on the floor, able to find the wide open man.
Now here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. And the Clippers call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers on D. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Schroeder. Finished off the break.
Dennis is fearless, attacking the middle, absorbed the contact, and still found a way.
So it's the Clippers now. Leonard with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Count the basket. Lakers leading by 22. It's Schroeder with the drive. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Schroeder's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And he banks in the layup.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
And it's sent back by George. And we want to thank the big Aristotle for joining us here, dropping knowledge as always. I'm telling you what, Shaq, you make our broadcast better.
I want to say I appreciate that, Kevin, especially coming from you, anytime, any place. You know where I am, brother. Just call me if you need me.
Are you going to be performing any ballet, the big Baryshnikov?
Nah.
Have we given that up?
Nah, my toes are not feeling too well.
Greg, how awesome is it to have Shaq with us, a guy who's been in the limelight for so long, and yet he seems to deal with it effortlessly.
Kev, a sign of true greatness, making difficult things look effortless. Shaq did it on the court for 19 years, 15 as an all-star, and now he's doing it as an analyst.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
And that one's good. Beverly
and looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
The feed to Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 16-point lead. And good that time.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the pass to Beverly. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Beverly's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Even though he's more the size of a point guard, Patrick Beverly's better off ball than initiating.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And making the long walk back from the courtside broadcasting booth, the esteemed and somewhat winded Shaquille O'Neal.
Very funny, Ernie. I'm not tired. I took the elevator.
Yeah, I was afraid I did it.
Watch your mouth, kid.
All right, that was key. Give this man some mouth-to-mouth.
Oh, not me.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Paul George. Ivica Zubac is out there with Batum. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Clippers trail by 19. Outside, George. Batum doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Davis. The Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
The big fella loves to pass. Marc Gasol with the vision and court awareness to do it from anywhere on the floor.
Beverly against Caldwell-Pope.
starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
George up top. James covering to the inside. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
The 3 from LeBron. Here's Schroeder. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Clippers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Passes it to Leonard. Inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Davis. Great D that time from Batum. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Left side, George. Batum wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by George. Batum's got 8 points. Lakers leading by 19. Here's James. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
The fans are loving it right now. AD has been incredible tonight.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Leonard with no one around. Off target from outside.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Some changes for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Alex Caruso in for Caldwell Pope. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Clippers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. To the middle, here's Leonard. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Batum. Lets it go with a three. Rebound the Lakers. Harrell's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Kennard finds Leonard. Outside Williams. Batum inside the three-point line. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers leading by 21. Here's Davis. And Kuzma slams it in.
Rebounding often comes down to who wants it more, and Kuzma understands the value of second chance points.
The Clippers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. A three from Leonard, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pulls up from the corner. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's Batum, and the rejection by Harrell. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
AD so skilled on the offensive end. He can shoot the long ball. He's comfortable on the block. That time, he puts it on the deck and makes a play.
On offense, here are the Clippers. Double team on Williams. Kennard, the pass to Batum. Here's Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And Davis puts it in.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
The Clippers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Outside Williams. A three ball. But they'll get another chance. Rebound by Harrell.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yep, that one goes. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Kennard kicks to Leonard. Puts one up from 19. Jump shot is good that time. Leonard's got 34. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Kennard, the pass to Williams. Zubac's in the post. Batum against Davis. Kept alive. Zubac's. And at last, they get one to fall. Zubac's has got 8.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And the Lakers call time here. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. So, for the Clippers, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Batum. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Leonard. Lakers leading by 23. Here's Caruso. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. For the three, the Lakers with the rebound. And here's Davis for three. And another three for the Lakers.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Ibaka outside.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook, old school rebounding.
And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 30 points.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Outside Williams. Kennard on the wing. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Kennard's got his second bucket of the night.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
It's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Tries it from 19. The shot's good from Kennard. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Extremely fluid on the offensive end. Kennard can score in just about any situation.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Down low. And the dunk by Zubac. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
AD could have laid that one up, but that's not the statement he just made.
Jackson passes to Zubac. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And no good. The Clippers shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Williams kicks to Kennard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Trying to defend Kennard, you know he can hit shots with limited space. That helps him get you off balance. Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully he can stay healthy this go-around.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Marc Gasol is checked in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
And Harrell slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Caldwell-Pope against George. Patterson. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists now in the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
The Clippers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. To the inside, here's Beverly. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Beverly's got 9.
Just 6'1", but not many players more physical than Patrick Beverly.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket. Here's George. 15 points in the game. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Schroeder. Lakers shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. To the paint, here's Harrell, and the layup is good. Harrell's got 4 points this quarter.
Credit Harrell. He uses his body to protect the ball when going up in tight quarters.
Left side, Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Kuzma can't get it to go.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
In the corner, George with it. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Clippers. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Caldwell Pope, again the Lakers.
And Caldwell Pope taking over this game. Tremendous confidence he's displaying in his ability.
The three from George. That shot off, and it's the Lakers the other way. Harrell up top, defended by Beverly. Harrell, that's good.
I like this from Montrezl Harrell. Usually doing his damage in the interior. He is stepping out to the mid-range.
George passes to Patterson. They grab their own miss. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for the Clippers, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Jared Dudley out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. And it's Kabengele with the rebound. And here's Kennard. George, no good. Now Harrell tries it from 19. Paul George grabs the miss. Here's Patterson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Patterson welcomes contact inside. He's looking to get to the line down there.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
James checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers with a change here too. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Kennard. And Patterson drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's LeBron. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Jackson looking it over. With the teardrop. And he lays it up and in.
Love that by Reggie Jackson. The floater is a natural move for him.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And LeBron throws throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Now here's Jackson, guarded closely. Tipped away. And they're running for the finish. And finished off by LeBron.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated. And it's been that way all night.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Drops it in from 14 feet away. George has got 20.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's George and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on the highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Pass to Horton Tucker. Over George. And again, it's the Lakers.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Clippers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's James. Again, the Lakers.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Kabengele. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. They get the rebound. Now, here's George. From downtown, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 23.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Inside, and it's Patterson finishing it off.
Quick lick from Patterson makes finishing plays off with a dunk look easy.
Here's Dudley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dudley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Right wing, this one for 3, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And it's George finishing it off.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for James. That's good from Cook. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th-plus foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Offensive rebound. Oturu, and it's blocked. Up top, Dudley. George with the ball. An even 3-on-3 break. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 28 points for the game.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And again, no good by the Lakers. The Clippers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. To the middle. A nice shot by Kabengele. Kabengele's got his first bucket of the night.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Picked away. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Mann, hammers it home to polish off the break.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And the Lakers call time here. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Lakers leading by 20. Here's Cook. No good, unable to end this run. The Clippers shooting 55% from the floor. We're feeling very confident offensively.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Dudley's shot is good. Here's Williams. To the inside, Leonard, and then jammed down as he goes right over Markieff Morris.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Williams' shot is off.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
To the paint. Here's Morris. From the high post, he drills it.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And here's Leonard from 3. Here's Zubac. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Good work there as it goes.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
And there's the pass to George. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So
take a break.
It does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Beverly's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Lakers leading by 22. Here's Caldwell Pope. Davis against Batum. Impressive fadeaway right there. Davis has got 34.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Inside, here's Batum. Lays it up off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Batum against Davis. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 16th rebound on the night. George, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And they double up James. Stolen by Zubac. Here's George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 9 assists now tonight.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Clippers trail by 21. And here's George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Here's Schroeder. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Leonard, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Leonard's got 38 points.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Caldwell Pope with it. Leonard's there.
And as Caldwell Pope improves his scoring, I think he's got a chance to be special. We know about his defense.
George looking around. A floater. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Davis with the drive. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Man passes to Jackson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
One shot.
Here's Kabengele, covered by Morris, stolen by Dudley. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jackson in the corner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
You love the balance from Reggie Jackson, generating more power in the catch and shoot.
Bucket is good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Man passes to Jackson, and the shot goes in.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're leading by 14. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution, but let's see out of the timeout.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Clippers. They trail by 14. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kabengele passes to Man. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.